This is a for sale video for a Benchmade 8600BK automatic, it's a Bedlam automatic knife, switchblade. I normally don't go in for lanyards or fobs, but this knife just kind of looked like it deserved kind of, this kind of lanyard or fob here. I hope that things focus well today because I don't have a lot of light. This is it's a G10 handle. It's a 3D sculpted G10. It's kind of like bark. It's smooth, yet it's got a texture so you can kind of hold on to it. It's a very well done handle. This knife is in what I would call mint condition. It has never been carried, it has never been sharpened, and it has never cut anything. The only thing it has done is I flipped it a few times, posing and playing with it. It's kind of a poser knife in my opinion. And the other thing it's done is it's sit in my nightstand. If you see anything on it, these finishes on some of these knives are not super durable, so they're almost like a phosphate finish on a rifle, where you can just rub it with your leather jacket and it'll kind of make a little mark on it, like a shotgun or something that's got a combat type shotgun that mars easy. I would say the finish on this thing is similar to that. So I'm going to show you some things that it may have some slight marks. If you're just holding the knife up and looking at it, it looks mint. But if you get down in it and look at it under HD magnification and under macro, which is what we're going to be looking at it, you'll see some things and just realize that they're really not visible to your naked eye when you look at the knife. And the knife is in mint condition, and it's mainly along the edges of these liners and stuff. So it's an axis lock. It's 154 cm steel. It's kind of a Persian blade with this black finish on it. I don't know if that's supposed to be DLC or not. I mean, you should be able to tell that this knife has never done anything. It's never been sharpened or anything. It's got a pretty sharp edge on it. I would say it's not the sharpest edge I've ever gotten, but it's certainly not the dullest. It's sharp. Got some dust on it. Anything you see is really going to be dust on it. There you can see the clip. A little bit of dust on it there. I don't think there's anything on this thing. It's got a skull cracker on the end of it. And this is the Benchmade Bedlam. Weighs about 7 ounces. It's not a lightweight knife. I'm getting rid of it just because I collect knives, and sometimes you collect knives and then you want to collect something else. So this is a lock. So if you want to disengage the blade to close it, you pull the axis lock back. And then if you want to lock it so that the axis lock won't click the blade out, you've got this lock right here, which blocks the axis lock. And you can feel it kind of jump a little bit, but it won't let the blade deploy. And then here's the, it's kind of a two-tone paracord, flattened paracord fob that I got off of eBay. This is the only knife that I have that has a fob or a lanyard on it. Kind of matches the colors of the knife. Oops. It's a little bit, it's not the fastest opening blade because it's a long blade and it's about 4 inches, and so it opens fast enough, and it's got a pretty good spring on it when you try to close it. It's ambidextrous. You can put the clip on either side, it's point up only, right or left, and obviously the axis lock is an ambidextrous deployment from either side. It's in mint condition. There's a number of these knives out there. There's the plain blade. This is a plain blade. There's a silver blade that's not got this DLC type coating on it, this black coating, and then there's a serrated black blade. And this one is the 8600BK, and the BK stands for black. If you have any questions, don't fail to ask, and that's it. Thanks.